Alright, welcome back to Fusty Entertainment. My last review, I did actually say something that 1 second later, I kind of regret saying. There hasn't been a great Predator film since Predator 2. Well, as Arnold Schwarzenegger was saying in Commando from 1985, I lied. Because there has been one. And that would be 2022's Prey. Prey is the prequel to Predator. Now, happily enough, we finally have a regular Blu-ray that I can actually just read the back of. So let's go ahead and get the plot synopsis out of the way. The epic Predator legacy continues with this action thriller set in the Apache Nation. When Nora, a fierce and highly skilled young warrior, sets out to protect her people, the prey she stalks turns out to be a highly evolved alien predator, leading to a vicious and terrifying showdown. Okay. Well, this prequel is awesome. And it goes back to the sci-fi horror roots of the Predator franchise. It's the first one to do it in so long. The Alien vs. Predator movie, the Aliens vs. Predator Requiem film couldn't do this. Although debatable, it might have done a little bit in Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. You never know, guys. I may still review those tomorrow, but I'm not making any promises. Those films, in my opinion, should never ever have been made because they're bad. They're just... For someone that dislikes the movies, I can understand, but for somebody who understands the source material, it is completely unwatchable to me. And since we're on the last film, I will take a little bit of time to you know, like a couple of minutes, just a couple of minutes to explain my point there. Aliens vs. Predator, the comic book and the video game, take place in between Aliens and Alien 3. The main villain is the android Bishop Weyland. It takes place on the Predator's home world. The main villain, like I said, the main villain is not the Xenomorphs or the Predator. The main villain is Bishop Weyland's android. And there's a lot of story there about experimenting on the Xenomorphs, trying to play God. You have this lone predator you have to defeat. Okay, there's so much more about it, and it makes a hell of a lot more sense, and it ties more into the story and the canon of Alien than those two fucking movies called Alien vs. Predator, which don't do it at all. In fact, the only thing that Alien vs. Predator got right was having pyramids in the movie. But these pyramids in the Alien vs. Predator franchise is the source material are on the Predator's home world, not on our world. And so it's completely out there and has nothing to do at all with the comic book or the video games. And that's where I'll leave that. So do not expect me to review them. Hopefully that will keep everybody from complaining about that. Now let's talk about Prey. Which, for all your argument, is the last film I will be reviewing when it comes to the Alien and Predator films. Alright. What I love about this movie is that I really felt like for the first time I was watching an original Predator film. I wasn't watching a Predator film to where you have this hillbilly, redneck freaking soldier boy trying to act like Schwarzenegger and doing a very poor, bad job of it, and having autistic kids that have to be more intelligent than anybody else in the movie, to having Thomas Jane going ahead and doing Tourette's all the fucking time, or having the unrealisticness of having a nerdy Adrian Brody go into the shoes of Arnold Schwarzenegger when there's about 5 or 6 other characters in the film that would have been better candidates. No. I actually felt like, unlike those films, that with this movie, I was watching a real Predator film for the first time in forever. And that's definitely the case with Prey. The visual effects are awesome, and they're all practical, I might add. There's some CGI in there, but when it comes down to all the main effects, it's all practical in this film, which I really respect. The story is good when it comes to this movie. The sets are awesome. The way and the flow of the film is great. This is just a good time. Now, what's interesting is we should not be having a physical version of this. Somebody started getting smart at Disney. See, Disney bought out 20th Century Fox, and they insisted on not giving us physical media for so long, and now they are. And this was one of the first streaming releases right here. The other ones, of course, would be all those Marvel TV series and Star Wars TV series that are coming out on 4K and Blu-ray now as well, which I'm very happy about, because I'm not going to buy Disney Plus. Forgive me, people, my bezel is a little bit off on my watch, so I'm just fixing that real quick. But yeah. Now let's talk about the quality of the film. This is a 2022 film, and this was designed for 4K. It does come with a Dolby Atmos sound presentation. Unlike the Predator, this one is definitely not generic in any way, shape, or form. This one actually has pretty good use of HDR10 in this film. I also believe it's kind of Dolby Vision heavy, but I would say I feel there's more HDR, to be perfectly honest with you, because a lot of the colors really pop out in this movie a lot. And that's something we got on the Dolby Vision heavy one. The Dolby Vision heavy one, the HDR10 would kind of compensate for not having Dolby Vision on your display if you don't have it. But this one, it felt like it was designed for HDR10, because it was bringing out brighter color spectrums, and the deeper blacks were really helping you to see things with higher contrast, and was doing a great job doing it. Is for the audio. What I like about the audio is there was a lot more atmospheric effects, more atmosphere effects going on in this film. The problem with the Predator is that it didn't really have any of that. The sound presentation might as well have been a DTS HDMA, because that's what it sounds like. There was like a couple of moments to where it sounded like there was actually some atmospheric effects going on, but it really didn't register that much as atmospheric effects. In terms of Prey, it does. There's plenty of atmospheric effects when it comes to Prey, and it kind of coming to a point. It kind of is like a notice. It's like a notice to you, the audience, that there's something over there, or there's something over here. And you kind of get the sense that it's coming, and it's because of that atmospheric effect that you have with the Atmos sound technology on the sound design of the film. So definitely a much better Atmos presentation than the previous film. Now, if you have not seen Prey, I will definitely say you guys are missing out on a great one, because Prey is definitely worth a watch, and I recommend you do watch it, and you don't even have to buy it on physical media. I prefer buying stuff on physical media. I will always stand behind physical media, but if you just want to watch the movie, it's on Hulu Plus. Yeah, it's on Hulu Plus. Just go ahead and watch it. Still haven't seen Prey? Check it out, and I'll see you next time.